Hey guys, Deos. Been coaching for 8 years. Former LCS coach. Going to be doing a coaching session with Challenger Support. Introduce yourself really quickly.
Hello, I'm Phantom Star. I've been playing for 10 years now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's watch. Let's go through
How do I
some.
make the first word better? Is it in the bush next to Grump?
Okay, well, let's see. So I'll teach you the way to find out if your words are good. What is the goal of words? Get info,
To gain information.
right? So what gives you the best amount of information? Uh, Highways is what I like to call them.
Connectors?
Yeah, like connectors, highways, so locations where people rotate through a lot. And then another one is camps, right? The reason why I say this one is bad is because it's only going to see someone if they show on ground, and it's only going to see someone if they go through this. Now, the
Yeah.
positive of this ward is that people won't sweep it. That's the positive, right? Because it's a sneaky ward. But I don't think you're dropping this ward to be sneaky. I think you're dropping this ward because you just think it's a good ward.
If I remember correctly, I was just dropping that word like in a little bit of a haste because we didn't know where Jace was. I don't see him on the map.
I see. So you're dropping it because you're scared.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you're scared, right? If you're scared, and a better ward is right here,
Which is very feasible. Very easy to get.
right? Because then you see if someone enters this highway, you see blue and you see ground. Because right now, like if you're scared of Jace, like I don't even want to walk here,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna drop this ward, and then I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna drop this ward, and then I'm gonna base. And now we create this line of vision.
Yeah.
So that's what I want you to think about when you drop wards.
Creating that line.
Yeah. And then I want to see you base.
Yeah. We're saying. It's not. Oh my gosh. It's just base.
Like this just isn't necessary, right? That's why when I put into here, what is one of like the mid game decision makings you need to make? It's resetting.
Right.
So
We're staying on the map. I'm sitting on a bunch of gold and I have no words. I just went from bot to top and I could just reset the top.
yeah, exactly. So let me ask you a question. What are the reasons for a support to reset? You already gave me one, so I'm gonna put it right here. Defending. What's another reason?
Defend, spend gold, refresh words.
Yeah. So this and this is really important. Why? Because in the mid game, supports and junglers, the reason why they're called the engine of the team is because they don't really have responsibilities like laners. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
Laners,
We don't have wave set then too.
yeah, exactly. Actually, jungles have jungle camps to do, but supports like you're free, right? The only time you need to be on the map is if there's going to be a play. And who gets to decide if there's going to be a play?
Both teams, junglers and supports.
Yeah, exactly. So if you need to base, then just go base, and then tell your team, I'm culling this round, I'm killing this round. That's why I think
Because it's worse than taking a late base and giving them a window.
yes, exactly, exactly. This is why I'm like a really big believer that supports need to have a firm hand when it comes to macro. Because everything that we talked about, where do I need to drop my wards? Well, that's the side that you're playing to. You don't need to wait. You need to decide. You're deciding. Right? It just makes more sense efficiency wise.
Yeah.
And this is just like a huge waste of time when you die. Okay, boom. We're coming out of base. You tell me, what are we playing for?
I want to play for Rift Trail, so I'm passing out. But I think it's already gone. Now that I look at it.
So this is gonna be an interesting question. The
Because
question
they
is
just
going
want to
be,
play here, so they should go closest objective.
yeah. So let me go here and then show you this thought process. So how do we know what to play for? Well, you have two options when it comes to objectives, and you should really check out my video because I talk about this concept. You can match,
Okay.
or you can trade. You match.
I match when there's no one else to match with me. So I should be playing on the other side of the
Well,
map trading.
Think about it when you're a team. You match at the objective when you're stronger, right? If you're weaker,
Right.
then you trade. But how do you
Weaker
recognize when you're weaker?
Uh,
Like numbers, right? Numbers. Tempo is what I'll use. Even like the word that I used in my video is turns, right? So let's check it out. We used our turn, our time, our tempo, whatever word you want to use, to go for this top turret, right? They defend. They kill you. Now it's their turn. What are they going to play for with their turn?
the Rift Trail
Yeah, exactly.
and the top tower.
Exactly, right? Even look at your death timers. So then what should you be thinking about what you're going to be playing for next?
My jungle and mid cannot match this. I need to be playing to trade.
Yeah, exactly. But you already have this bot side vision, so what can you do that's most efficient with your time?
I don't know.
So
Uh, I'm assuming just trapping is like the only thing I can think of at the moment.
yeah, so just think like it doesn't have to be overcomplicated at all. People have this issue where they really overcomplicate things. What can your champion can do? Your champion can CC an enemy, so you need teammates to be with you. That's why you can trap, and your champion can drop wards. A common play that supports will do that's wrong is that they'll just come out of map and they'll just drop wards. You don't need to drop wards. You have vision, right?
So I
So
can
what you
stun the wards.
yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna walk out and you're gonna find out what they're doing, and then you're going to trap
Gather
into the next play,
information.
right? But you don't want to drop wards topside. You already dropped wards. You just want to see what they do. So you come out. To me, it looks like the enemy team's not playing for Herald because I'm assuming they think their tempo is too bad for it. I think the lane
Yeah.
assignments here are like a little weird. Oh, Kaisa just redeploys top. I mean, ideally, I'd want my Kaisa to deploy mid and my Orianna to go top, right? And my Malphite to not be doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're top side and we're going to be dropping vision.
Dropping vision because my AD's up here.
Yep.
No, AD's gonna shift into mid after this? Or
Hmm.
should?
You dropped down all your wards. How did you drop down all your wards? You have 3. Where did they go?
3. That's
Did,
number 2. Where was first? Was first in line pressure on mid wave? I don't remember. Yep, line pressure.
so I don't mind the line brush ward actually, but it's the wrong mindset here. Wrong mindset. Because you're not dropping it for the reason that you should be dropping it. This ward, bad ward. This ward, oh, you didn't even get to drop it. I mean, you flipped it. It's fine. Good ward. So you had 2 bad wards, 1 good ward. Now, did you watch the video I did with Minui?
Yes.
Okay. Remember one of the things I told them, like as a support, if you're going to face check a location anyways, then you don't need to drop a ward there.
You can just get a deeper word.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Which is what you
Until
did
you
right
can
here.
no longer face check. Yeah. Because I'm gonna go deeper anyways. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So like you just drop this ward to see the rotation like this, which honestly I don't really mind. It's fine. But then if you're gonna like go all the way deeper, like this is sus, right? Like I think this is so sus. I think you should have
Yeah.
like died here. Like I don't think you actually should have went deeper
I
like
should have
that.
stopped at the red brush.
What I would have done is I would have walked here like this, dropped my ward here instead,
Mhm. Yeah.
then walked around like that, and then dropped my ward here.
And that's the vision line as well.
Yeah, because now you track this, this, and this. Boom. Now, why is it fine to drop your ward in the bot side? I don't think it's correct to drop it in line, but why is it correct to drop 1 ward on the bot side?
To see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, to track the cross map. That's why you do 1 defensive ward when you deploy at a base, and then you go play into your top side if you're ahead of tempo. Right now, you're ahead of tempo. You're like, oh, they just took dragon, so you can kind of assume that they're not going to go for herald, right? You see your ADC move to top side. You're like, oh, okay. What it looks like is we're going to be strong side top. You walk down like this, 1 timer, drop a ward here, and go here. Or the alternative, because we already see them, you don't need to drop a ward to know that they're all bot side, right? You
Right.
just go straight into their top side and just drop full top side control.
And then I would have risked my life and I would have like the deepest vision I could get.
Yes, exactly. So let's like reset this round and look at it overall. Right now, we don't necessarily know what they're gonna do. You think that they're gonna do Herald, which is fine. So you're just gonna run through mid. You see their junglers on Dragon, and you're like, okay, I feel like their tempo is gonna be really bad if they play for this Herald. You're just gonna run mid.
And if Nika's on Dragon, our team's there with her, most likely.
Yeah, you're just gonna run mid. You see Vigai, you're like, okay, I don't think they're on this Herald anymore. You're gonna take this. You see Nika, you're like hovering, which I think you should be hovering. And then you see Jace,
Vigor,
and you're like,
Chase,
I'm
and
like,
now I
okay,
see Roa.
I go top.
Yeah, that guy just has to get on his own. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah, exactly. So we could have gotten better vision here for sure. What's this? What am I noticing here?
Uh, currently,
Yeah, like there's something that's going on right now, and what's going on?
I showed on their vision.
Showing on their vision's fine. So I'll give you a
Uh,
quick tip here. The game functions the same, right? Is there going to be a play on this mid wave?
most likely, if we want, if both teams want mid push, yes, there would be a play on it.
Okay. So let me ask you a different question. If you get this mid wave, what do you think is going to happen next? Or a better
Uh,
question, like what do you want to do right now?
I need a base. I need a base.
Think about it holistically from your team sense, right? So we just got Herald. The goal is to kill this and kill this.
Yeah,
Are we gonna kill this right now, or are we gonna kill it later?
we should kill it later.
Right. So you're just basing. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so
Like
I just base here and I wasted a turn.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. The game stays the same, right? Because remember, we're thinking when we're deploying off of base, we're thinking about the wave. Like, are we gonna do
Right.
something with this wave? Is there gonna be a play? There's no play on this midway for me right now. I'm gonna just base.
Yep. Instead, I overstay a turn.
Yeah, we're like I don't even know what's going on here, right? You lost your ulti for this. And your flash. And your jungler, it looks like.
It's so messy.
So you're basing, right? Let's imagine you
Mhm.
based. Where are you going to
If I
deploy?
base, none of this would have happened, and I would deploy back to mid because we want to play for. We'll need to get mid outer first, and then with that tempo, we can go into bot outer. Is how I would see it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is an important distinction that needs to be made. Are you going to play top side of mid or bot side of mid?
I think we should play top side of mid because it's Oriana's top side, and she's more vulnerable than the Malphite.
And not just about vulnerability. This is important too. The reason why it's easy to break turrets after you get the first turret is because you have a long lane. So your advantage in this picture is a long lane. If this
Yes.
guy can't push out his lane by himself, then you need to come, get this guy a move, so then he can come and then kill this turret. I've
So
seen
I should
some.
deploy top.
Well, you would just play mid to top, to whatever wave that you're attached to, right? If you're not attached to
Yeah,
the mid wave, then just go straight top, and then be
got it.
attached to that top wave. And the reason why is because I've seen so many teams where it's like, okay, we're gonna play mid bot now. I'm gonna go deploy like this, and then it's like, okay, well you're already stuck at our turret. Where's your advantage? You're just playing a 4v4 bot side. Nothing has changed on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
No advantage with both.
And then let's see. So Baron's up soon. The only play that I can see being done is using Herald to break open a tier 2. Pretty standard to me. Oh, you're late. You're really late here because... Oh, it's a team fight? Oh, this like random ass team fight.
Yeah, it was the messy fight.
Okay, get vision. I really don't like the idea behind these plays.
I don't have numbers. I don't have my jungle or top right now.
Also, this guy
The flip.
flash. Oh, I guess it doesn't
Lisa?
matter. He has Shen. So
We don't see anyone else on the map either. We should have played Vision first before ever doing something like this.
well, that's not true. You know like where everyone is. You see Rel here, you see Shen here, you see Jace bottom, and you see Veigar here. So you
And
know
they go
that
mid.
Rel and Shen are here, Jace is
On
here,
the left side.
and then Nico's like somewhere, but she's not.
I like
She's not here. She's like probably here. Maybe she's on Crux. You don't know. So I get what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, I know where everyone is. I want to go for a fast play mid. I think there are worlds. There's worlds at the highest level where this is good because you want to punish someone's flash quick. But in my opinion, I want you to think about what the standard play is and play towards that win condition instead. So what is the standard macro in this position? I'm just going to tell you the answer. It's boom, push out top, push out mid, get deep vision bot side, use Herald to protect this tier 2.
Oh, it's a waterfall effect. So we start with top, then mid, then we make our play on the bot side.
Yeah. But you could just go straight bottom here. You don't need to go top because this is like a tank, right? Like who cares? He could just TP.
Yeah.
So, right? Like get vision, but this is illegal.